Do you find yourself seeking attention from other people? In other words, do you find yourself trying to impress other people? Well, have you ever tried impressing yourself? You cannot really impress yourself with a Rolex. You cannot impress yourself with a fancy outfit. You cannot impress yourself by doing your makeup. These are only things that you are excited to bring to other people's observation. What I want to talk about is breaking the cycle of seeking attention, because if you find yourself being there, you are very likely to understand that there's always a lack within. Something is lacking. You don't seem to be fulfilled whenever you get appreciation for something outside of you. If you have a Rolex on your hand right now, someone can easily take it away from you. But if you have something within of a great value to yourself, you will not fear for other people taking it away from you, because it's within, not without. So it's yours to have if you are willing to explore, if you are willing to play around with yourself. And I don't mean in any dirty ways. Don't get. Don't. I mean exploring your authentic nature. That's all I have to share for now. For now. I'll be back at some point in this life. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. The moment you put yourself in a creative state, in a creative mindset, in a creative mode, that's when whatever appears on the paper will be a reflection of you. Whatever is gonna be that you put on the paper, whatever is gonna be that you draw outside of yourself, is gonna be a reflection of you, for you to observe. Not overthink, but observe. See the way it appears on the paper. A reflection of you, a fragment of you appears on the paper. Isn't that miraculous right now? It's amazing what colors can lie within of us. What authentic traits can lie within us. Well, we tend to be so engaged in the external environment that we forget that we end up with ourselves. Every night, it's us that we end up with. And if the attention is on other people, even at that time, that means we miss out on ourselves plentiful. So it's time to spend some time with yourself, to get to know yourself, to get creative, to get in a state of timelessness. No. When you do something and you no longer watch the watch, watch the clock, watch the hours tick, watch the times, watch the minutes, and you no longer watch the Rolex. You no longer care about time. Time is not in your experience at that time. It's just you being in a timeless space, and all the problems all over the world seem to be out of your experience, because you are experiencing yourself in that time. And that's a self-discovery journey. Any type of creative process can be used as a self-discovery tool to get to see a reflection of you on the paper that is outside of you, on which you've painted, on which you've wrote. A piece of music, a piece of sound, any piece of creation that you can afterwards observe, admire, appreciate. That's a whole different level. That's a complete shift. That's a whole different shift when you choose to find the value within, not outside of you, to build a foundation for your values, knowing that you have such values within you that nobody can take away. When you count on values outside of you, the moment they're being taken away, you are left with something that you haven't explored, discovered, and built upon. So, if you don't feel whole, if you feel incomplete when you're just by yourself, that's a simple practice for you to practice. And the more you do it, the more you're gonna discover yourself. The more you're gonna get to know yourself. That's all I have to share for now. For now. I'll be back at some point in this life. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Hey.